Keep that shield tight! Your life depends on it!
Castles are not just the majestic stone structures we see in movies. They were living, complex organisms, centers of power and economy, where every day was filled with work, intrigue, and challenges. In 1218, in the heart of the Holy Roman Empire, life was bustling behind the walls of one such castle, and it was far from romantic. It was an era of chaos and change, where every day could be your last. Today, we will spend a day with Klaus von Bluchendorff, the illegitimate son of a count who runs the castle on behalf of his master. We will see how he combines the roles of administrator, tax collector, and chief of the guard, and learn how his origins affect his life and relationships with those around him. Watch the video to the end to find out how a single letter could change the fate of the castle and its castellan. Dawn at the castle is no time for laziness. Klaus von Bluchendorff wakes up early when the castle is still asleep. His morning begins with a tour. He inspects the walls, towers, and gates, checking that the night watch has done its duty. He is accompanied by loyal soldiers whom he instructs and supervises. Every little detail matters because the safety of the castle is his personal responsibility. At this time, he is not just an administrator, but a guarantor of order and stability. Castellan is not just a position of castle manager, but a true calling. Klaus must be not only a skilled warrior, but also a talented administrator. His morning is not just a routine inspection, but a strategic check where he assesses the condition of the walls, food supplies, and the combat readiness of the garrison. He must know every soldier by name and understand their strengths and weaknesses. His decisions can cost people their lives, and he is well aware of this. Caring for the castle is not only his duty, but also his honor. After his rounds, Klaus heads to the Great Hall, where the administrators await him. This is the time for collecting taxes, resolving disputes, and keeping records. Before him lie scrolls and parchments recording all the castle's income and expenses. He carefully studies the reports, checks the accounts, and makes decisions that affect the lives of hundreds of peasants and craftsmen. It was painstaking and time-consuming work that required not only attention to detail, but also negotiating skills. However, managing the castle was not just administrative work. Klaus was also a judge and diplomat. He had to settle disputes between servants and peasants, pass sentences, and ensure that the laws were enforced. He was the final authority for anyone seeking justice in the castle. At the same time, he had to negotiate with neighboring feudal lords to avoid conflicts and maintain peace. It was a difficult and responsible job that required not only strength, but also wisdom. One of Klaus's most difficult tasks was maintaining order within the castle. Servants and soldiers often clashed with each other, and he had to act as a mediator. He had to be fair and impartial to keep the peace and avoid riots. This was especially difficult given his own position as an illegitimate son, which made him vulnerable to intrigue and gossip. He had to constantly prove his loyalty and competence to keep his place. Thus, the Castellan's day was filled with many responsibilities that required not only physical strength, but also mental abilities. He was the heart of the castle, its brain, and its hands. People's lives depended on his decisions, and he was well aware of this. His work was difficult, but at the same time incredibly important, because without him, the castle could not exist. That is why the Castellan was so important to the castle, as his duties included not only management, but also maintaining order. It was an incredibly difficult and responsible job that required not only strength, but also wisdom. What do you think was the most difficult thing for the Castellan? Leading soldiers or resolving conflicts between servants? Write your answers in the comments.